So you think you have what it takes to dive into the real fun stuff, huh? Alright, let's dive right in. So here we have two people here. We've got Steve and we've got Alex. Don't know why Alex looks exactly like Steve, but let's just go into this. So, how do you distinguish Steve from Alex? Now, there are a couple things you can do to distinguish two entities from each other, or two like entities. You can either name them with a name tag, as I have done here, if they're armor stands or any other such entity, or you can name them with an anvil, as I have back here. What you could also do is tag them with /tag. /tag. But we're not going to get into any of those today. No. We are going to be getting into the good stuff. How do we make these guys do our bidding? Now, I have already set up a name and appearance for these two so you can tell them apart. Steve and Alex, as you can see. Now, how do we make these two do what we want them to? In the PC version, we can do a litany of things, but in the Bedrock version, it's a lot more limited because we don't have access to NBT data. And I will get into that as soon as it's added to the game, if it is added. But anyways, in a nutshell, NBT data is the global attributes of the game itself, I guess. Sort of. But anyways, you're here to learn about the most powerful command in Minecraft, and that is this command right here. /execute. Now, what is /execute? Let's take a look at the syntax real quick. As you can see, there's two of them. The more basic one is /execute target, position, and whatever command. So this, in essence, allows you to target another entity, set the position at which the command is executed, and obviously which command is executed. This essentially allows you to execute or to run any command in the game as a different target. So we'll just do @e name equals Steve, and then tilde. And if you remember from the coordinates video from /setBlock, tildes are arbitrary to the commands to the executor, basically. So far we have execute at any entity whose name is Steve, which means this guy here. Now what should we do? Let's do something we've already gone over. setBlock. And then we'll do tilde 3 tilde, and we'll just put we'll put a bell above his head here. Again, tile data is 0 for this, and replace. So, in essence, I'm telling the game to set a block, set a bell, 3 spaces above Steve's feet, which is right here, so it should set it about right here, or even up here. And I'm telling it to do that as Steve. So Steve is going to be setting a block up here, if I did that right. Aha! As you can see, Steve has set a block, or specifically a bell, above his head. Now, if I were to go back into this and simply replace Steve with Alex, we will see Alex do it. And as you can see, Alex has done it. There we go. So, why is this significant? So this is significant because within command blocks, you can tell the command blocks to basically do anything you want as someone else. And this also works with other players. Like if I wanted to use this command block, for example, to place a block above my own head, I can totally do that. So this can be used to detect. It can be used to obviously set blocks down. Sorry, I just like bells. It can be used basically to do anything you want, and that's why it's useful. Now, I did mention that there are two syntax things for this. So you have the basic /execute command, but you also have /execute detect. Now detect allows you to detect when an entity or a player or whatever you're selecting is above a specific block. So like let's say Steve here was above the grass and then Alex was above stone or something, and then I told this thing to execute any entity that is above grass. It would only execute on Steve because Alex would be above stone. So I'm not going to show you this because it should be pretty self-explanatory beyond what I've already explained it, but essentially this allows you to further detect an entity or a player. So there's all that. Now, if you're playing on the Java edition, the /execute command is going to look a lot different because it is far, far more powerful. We don't yet have that power on the Bedrock version, so this is how I'm presenting it to you. This is on Bedrock, it's on the newly released PS4 version, so obviously I only have access to this. But in essence, you can do a lot more with the Java edition's version of /execute. So that's basically in a nutshell what /execute is. Throughout the course of this course, I'm going to be showing you more and more examples of it, and we're going to be getting into some nitty-gritty with /execute down the line. But I wanted to go over what /execute was, how to use it, and basically how powerful it is. So if you liked the video, then please leave a like on it, as it will help me out a lot. And subscribe, because that will also help me out. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I have no idea what it's going to be yet, but hopefully it will be pretty soon. So again, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.